getting it poppin' on her patients.
You just don't do this to people. You don't.
This Atlanta area healthcare worker seen on TikTok dipping it low on her patient's forehead. Patients, you can see, are living with disabilities.
This is not a laughing matter.
And with the backlash,
it's not what it is. Trust and believe.
She had plenty to say on social media, but police weren't buying it. A breaking update. She has just been charged. And when the Shade Room started looking into the so-called nurse and who she works for, you may be shocked. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. On social media, she's Cresha Malu, and if she was looking for likes and follows on social media, she surely got it last week, but it was at the expense of at least two men who appear to be disabled, who she was taking care of at the time. Not only did she drop her cakes and other body parts on top of their head, but she also did so while she was administering pills to them. It got the internet in a frenzy, many asking, what if this was my loved one? There's fun at work, but is this taking it too far?
This is personal. He's personally in the bathtub.
Ebony Johnson has worked in healthcare for over 20 years and has never seen anything like this. She now owns a network of home-based healthcare companies across the East Coast.
They trust us. Not only do they trust us, their families trust us, the states trust us to provide the care that we say we're going to give to these individuals.
And Johnson says this is a violation of that on multiple levels. Lucretia Quayan is her real name, 19 years old, charged on Tuesday with exploiting a disabled person. This is her dancing on top of what's believed to be her male patient, sitting in a bathtub. As the music plays, she reaches in her scrubs, pulls out pills, and gives it to him before the video abruptly shuts off.
That really fired me up. You must follow the proper steps in order to administer medication to an individual in any type of home care setting, of any type of intellectual disability, residential programs. You have to follow these steps. That's not one of the steps. Standing above someone, twerking above their head and just popping the pill in their mouth.
She's not only an entrepreneur, Johnson also teaches classes on how to properly administer drugs to patients. The most important lesson is documentation.
So check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4 is to make sure that you are ensuring that you're giving the right medication to the right person in the right place at the right time. This is not a laughing matter.
Not a laughing matter either for the million people who watch this, quote, nurse, as she calls herself, try to explain what went down.
It's not what it is. Trust and believe. All I gotta say for now is angles play a big part, but we're gonna get into that another time.
No matter the angle, you can clearly see her crotch area is on his forehead.
A lot of people in the comments talking about sexual assault, rape, just all type of dumb shit. Non-verbal. Trust and believe, he's verbal. And if he's not verbal to his kins, then I don't know what's going on over there. But around here, he be verbal. And I got proof. What you say? You want to get a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
And check this out too. This is video that's since been deleted, but she was seen here doing the same type of dance to another patient in another video, but without medication.
So my heart pours out for him that he has to be subjected to so much ridicule for someone's entertainment pleasure, for them to get likes and views and things of that nature.
Let's talk HIPAA laws. According to HIPAA, patients must give their consent and healthcare providers must also protect the patient's privacy. Patients also should be informed of the purpose of the recording, which is the reason why the Shade Room is choosing not to show the man's face.
He looks very aware and comfortable to me, so y'all need to stop jumping to conclusions, even though, yeah, I do see how he look, but trust me, it's not that. Enough is enough. Stay tuned.
If you saw one of your staff members doing this to a patient, what would be your first line of action?
First line of action, I am reaching out to that person immediately and I am removing them from that individual so they would not be working. They will be on a non-paid suspension pending investigation.
But here's where it gets tricky. It says that she works at Publix on Facebook at the moment, but before she went viral, this is who she listed as her employer, SNL Healthcare. Online, it says that their philosophy and vision is to, quote, provide the highest quality care and excellent services while promoting the social interaction of seniors seniors in a nurturing family-like environment. Each member of our team is committed to respecting your loved one as an individual with unique wants and needs, regardless of their current level of independence or capability." End quote. SNL Healthcare is listed here as a nursing care agency. It's based in Loganville, Georgia, which is about an hour east of Atlanta. The owner, Mary Nayu, listed here on the National Provider Identifier Database.
Please leave your message for Mary Nayu.
We called. She has not returned our calls or email for comment. It's also been reported too that Mary is Cresha's mother. The Shade Room, though, is still working to verify that, but it's still clear she ain't worried about nothing. It appears that it's business as usual on TikTok. Cresha, just 4 days ago, posting this in her scrubs.
Oh, she posts this video about how she hates working night shifts, and we haven't heard anything from her since.
I'm speechless. I'm completely speechless. You just don't do this to people. You don't.
We did check the Georgia Secretary of State website. Neither SNL Healthcare, Mary, nor Cresha were listed on there. We also reached out to all of them for a comment. We're still waiting to hear back. As a reminder, though, always do your homework when you're searching for at-home care. Always check for a license. Make sure they have no complaints on their record. A quick search will certainly go a long way. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.